This is the plaintiff, Eva Rozek. She says the board of her building decided to replace the windows, and the defendant and his workers wrecked her bathroom tiles and wallpaper, and they refused to repair them. Her beautiful tiles were from Japan. She wants her bathroom restored to how it used to be, and is suing the defendant for every penny of the $2,490.79 she's owed. This is the defendant, Michael Dentale. He says the plaintiff was a problem since the get-go and changed the time he was supposed to do the work 19 times. The woman's a hoarder. She complained the caulk they used gave her a headache, and they addressed every issue they could with this woman, but she's never pleased. Now, 3 years later, he's being sued by her? Good luck. He's accused of being shoddy.
All parties, please use your radiance.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant was installing windows in her bathroom and ruined the tile and the wallpaper. But the defendant says the plaintiff's nuts, a hoarder who's suing him 3 years later. It's the case of you punctured my porcelain, you punk.
Eva Rozek?
Yes.
You are suing Airlight Windows Incorporated, represented here by Michael Dentale?
Yes.
All right, for $2,490.79 that you say they owe you in damages because they messed up a window replacement in your bathroom, and you're now going to have to pay that to replace the window, you say. All right, so tell me what's going on.
So the company came to my house. They replaced all the windows.
Is this your house? Do you live, where do you live?
This is the co-op building.
You live in a co-op building.
Yes.
And you folks were replacing all of the windows in the whole building,
In
correct?
the entire building, correct.
All right. They come in to do how many windows? How many units are in this?
300.
Okay. All right, so go on.
So they came to my apartment to replace the windows. They replaced all the windows, including the bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen. So other than the bathroom were done okay, not perfect, but okay. But the bathroom window, I had a wooden frame, so they ripped everything. There was supposed to be just a replacement in frame. They ripped everything out, including my tiles, my wallpaper, and then replaced the window. The window was, of course, too small for the opening because they ripped out the whole frame and destroyed it in the process. So to attach the window to the wall, they used plastic strip and a horrendous amount of caulk, and they put the tiles without any grout. Just
All right, hold on one second. Were these standard sized windows?
Standard windows, all.
The same window that was installed in her bathroom was installed in everybody else's bathroom?
Correct.
What was the goal? Where you were replacing the window frames that were there that were made out of what, wood?
Just so you understand, because it might be, people might get confused. A window consists of 2 sashes. The part that goes up and down on the bottom and the top, the frame around those sashes is part of the window. So when you replace a window, you're replacing the frame and the sashes. It's a window, it's a complete window. So it's a pretty simple process. You remove the old window, put the new window in, simple.
Now, you have pictures of the job. You had talked about horrendous caulking.
They didn't replace the wood. They put this plastic strip around the vinyl window.
Well, let's see what we're talking about here. All right, this is your bathroom?
Yes.
Is this your Japanese tile?
Yes.
This looks suspiciously like 50s tile.
Yeah, no. That's true. It's an old vintage tile, but it's made in Japan because I salvaged one of the tiles and I saw it on the back of the
That's
tile.
the original tile. You got that from Japan? That's the original. That's when the building
What
was
are you
built.
saying? That what? How are they Japanese tile? I thought I was going to see. All right,
No. They were made in Japan.
How do you know that?
Well, because I have
You have a tile and it says in the back, made in Japan or something?
Yes. I salvaged one.
Yeah, let me see. So, yeah, made in Japan. I don't know how valuable that makes it, but yes, it happens to say
Do
made
we
in
know
Japan.
if
that's
that's
Was
what
your
I meant.
bathroom white? Because I see your bathroom.
This is off-white, like beige.
I don't know
or-
where she got that tile because no tile was
I don't
taken.
know that it matters. It's not. I was just curious where the made in Japan. All right. So what are you complaining about? I'd like you to take a second, and I want you to walk over and tell me what you are complaining about. Show me in the picture what you're complaining
Okay,
about.
so, Your Honor, so this is the wallpaper.
Right.
And you see this is all ripped up. This is the thick layer.
It's not all ripped up. It is separated from the window frame as it must when someone yanks out a window frame and puts in a new one. And this wallpaper is very old. How old is this wallpaper?
I don't know.
Right, but then there's an ungodly amount of caulk that's messy and gross.
Yeah,
What's that about?
Well, the thing is there's two types of caulk. We use a polyurethane caulk. It's a newer technology caulk where when it hardens, it doesn't crack. It dries like a rubber.
That's lovely. Why is this one messy? In other words, the caulk belongs in a certain place, and on the frame is not where it belongs.
Between me and you, in
Yeah.
a bathroom,
Yeah.
in a bathroom,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to, we do the caulk, you're supposed to either have, you can't use molding because it's a bathroom, can't use wood.
Okay.
In a living room, they would put wood to cover the caulk. But because it's a bathroom, you're supposed to tile over
Okay,
it.
sweetheart, listen. That's a messy caulk job.
Right.
Yeah, period. Like, take a look at it, and this cannot be your best work, because if it is, we have a problem, okay? Because there's
I
just
can't-
no reason for that caulk to look like, like a 4-year-old did it. You see how I'm talking about? Like, there's no reason for the caulk to be on the vinyl.
Yeah, there's something going on in this picture. I don't know if she ran something. We put a perfect
Does
straight,
that look, answer my question, does that look like a good job?
now that you showed me that part, no.
Yeah, no, right?
No.
Okay, go ahead and go back to the podium, please. Now, you got an estimate to replace the entire window. Why would the entire window need replacing?
Not to replace the window. May I show you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this part, this is this plastic strip that I'm talking about. This is not even the vinyl window. This is the vinyl window from here to here. This is just the plastic, and there is no insulation here. There are gaps between this plastic strip. As you see here, you see more on the top. It's probably mold there because the gap is looking very black. I don't know what it is because it's too high for me to even get there.
You don't have a picture of what you're saying right now?
Yes, I do. Here. This is when the window ends, and this is the plastic strip. And the gap between the plastic strip and the window, it's just...
Talk to me about that.
Open gap.
Okay.
That's an expander. He's supposed to put a bead of caulk there, and it's missing.
What's it take to fix this or to make it look presentable?
A tube of caulk is about $9 in about 10 minutes.
So then why in 3 years of her complaining have you not done it?
So if you screw up the job, do you have to give the other guy, the guy that screwed up the job, an opportunity to fix it, or you can hire another guy?
I will give him the chance to fix it if he...
You have to give him the chance to fix it.
Yeah, I would.
You have, but do you have to?
Yeah, if he doesn't, I would just hire another guy.
That's the question, whether you have to, going inside the courtroom.
Personally, to tell you the truth, I've attempted to come to her apartment so many times and rang and I seen the peephole go over to the left, and I'm standing back ready to see the door open, and then I hear the thing going back, and I know someone's standing there.
Did you do that?
That's not true.
Okay, because he does have a letter that he entered into evidence from the condo president who says that routinely when you complain about something, the handyman goes there and they know you're in there and you won't open for you.
That's not true. And I've...
It's kind of odd to have two totally separate people complain about the exact same tendency. So the question is, what do I think you have a right to? And I think that you have a right to have someone else come in there and not replace the whole window to the tune of $3,000, but have somebody clean up that caulk and do it appropriately. That's what I think you have a right to, which of course you did not get an estimate for. By the way, one of the things you're suing for is $80 for a new sink. Is it?
No, 80 is for the tiles
80
that I
for
have
the
to
tiles, because
replace.
you had originally sued for $700 for the tiles.
No, that wasn't my idea.
Okay, well,
I never said that.
Well, it wasn't my idea, and it wasn't his idea. I know that. So why would you need $80 in tiles?
Because I figure the tiles that I looked up, the vintage tiles that were made in Japan.
A new sink.
And
I noticed that the first time you complained to management, you never mentioned the sink.
No. The first time
it's the day after you complained that you said, oh, and by the way, I see a crack on my sink I never saw there before.
I saw it the same day, but I let them know the next day. That's true. I wrote the email the next day, I remember, because I cleaned everything on Saturday, so I saw everything what happened.
Okay.
And I let them know about it.
All right.
And also, the job would also include the retiling and the wallpapering, because when you remove this.
Oh, so he should pay for new wallpaper?
No, I have a wallpaper, but it has to be repaired. I mean, whatever
You mean you have
was
extra wallpaper from that wallpaper?
Yes.
Who wallpapered? Did you wallpaper?
No, that was the previous owner.
But it was just a closet somewhere?
Yes.
How long have
yes.
you lived there?
Since 2005.
How long has a wallpaper been there?
I have no idea.
Only
Your
the
Honor,
wallpaper knows for sure. and
I
they're
have no
talking.
idea, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to find in your favor in the amount of $350 for you to get somebody in there to recaulk that. That's my judgment. Good luck, folks.
So the plaintiff gets some money, but not nearly what she was seeking, only $350, I think. Mr. Bentali, you admit, it didn't look good in the pictures.
Caulk job, I would go 50-50. It could have been a little bit better, and it's tough to work with old, stuff like that.
So what do you think the best remedy is?
I think the judge was fair. I mean, the Caulk could have been done better.
Yeah.
And 350 is a lot of money for Caulk, but it's fine with me. I mean,
Better than $2,500.
True.
Okay, well, you got off lucky. Good. Well, thank you very much. Okay, good enough. All right, Ms. Rozek. Do you think you're too picky or not?
No.
No?
No, I don't. I think they did a lot of damage, and they still don't take responsibility for it. So
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
look, you
really-
wanted a lot more money than you're going to get.
Yeah,
How about you?
I know.
Can you do what you want now with $350?
Oh, of course not.
So you're not too happy?
No, I'm not happy at all.
Sorry about that. Have a better day. Okay. Harvey?
Okay, Doug, I mean, look, once this thing ends up in court, it makes no sense to let this defendant go back in and try and fix it. So kind of the ship has sailed at that point, and that is exactly why the judge issued a money judgment.